guys, what's going on? It's Joe again, and it's time for you guys to watch another video with me. Earlier this week, I had an encounter with a fire. I was at work, and someone decided to light the place on fire. Not very nice, right? So during this adventure, while the fire was going on, I saw all kinds of reactions. And it really showed me overall not many people really knew what to do during a fire. And so now I feel the need to give people advice. Again, like the time I was telling everybody not to play around train tracks. I didn't think I'd need to tell people that, but apparently I did. So now I feel that I need to tell people what to do and what not to do during a fire. Let me give you the situation. Before the fire, everyone started smelling gasoline in the building. It's a bar, so smoking is allowed in the building. We all smelled gasoline, but nobody put out their cigarettes. In fact, the first person that asked me if I smelled gasoline had a cigarette in their hand. Do you smell gasoline? Yes, I smell gasoline! Put out your goddamn cigarette! There's clearly a strong smell of gasoline here. And you have a lit cigarette! I don't want to die in a fire. Especially not next to your stupid ass. Because you couldn't put out a cigarette when you smelled gasoline. If you smell gasoline and you have a cigarette, put out your cigarette. Otherwise, you're just gonna kill everybody really fast. So he smelled gasoline trailing all the way through the bar to the back patio. And apparently that's where someone decided to start the fire. All the plants in that back area were all set on fire. So since the fire was on the back patio, everybody remained quietly inside. That way they stayed nice and safe. I'm just kidding, of course they didn't. Nobody stayed inside. In fact, once they found out the fire was on the back patio, more people went out to the back patio to see the fire. Which leads me to my next point. If you're in a place that's on fire, and you know where the fire is, don't go towards the fire. Go away from the fire. If the fire is inside, you go outside. Afuera! Go towards the fire if you want to die an early death. But if that's the way you want to die, just make sure you also want to be cremated, because cremation is probably what's going to happen, whether you like it or not. The first thing that should really be done if you see a fire is that you should call 911. Call the fire department. That way they can come down, put it out, and investigate. Eventually we did call the fire department, and they came, and they investigated. Apparently the place was deliberately set on fire. No shit, there was a trail of gasoline. But then, since it is my workplace, I do get all kinds of questions about the fire. Among those questions, here were a few. Did anybody die? No, nobody died. What kind of fire was it? It was orange and hot. Who started it? Oh Christ, if I knew that, they'd probably be arrested by now, wouldn't they? Some big emergency happens and then everybody has to know everything about it. What happened to the good old days when people could just wait and watch stuff on the news later? Just wait until the news report comes out and watch it on TV. Basically, guys, I'm gonna give you all the same advice about fires that I gave you all about trains. Don't fuck around with them. You'll die. If you fuck around with a fire, you'll be involuntarily cremated. Don't do it. If you have trouble remembering that, then remember these words that a caveman on TV once said. Fire bad. Fire bad. Fire bad. Oh, I have company. Woo. Hello.
You want to tell the people about the fires?
Look at the camera. Look. This is Huck. He's the fire safety dog of my house. He actually just earned that title. He's really just a dog, but we'll call him the fire safety dog for today. Anyway, guys, I think that's all the time that I have for you today. But remember, don't fuck around with fires. Fire bad! And also, if you liked watching this video, look down below and hit the like button. It looks like this. Hit the comment button and leave a nice comment for me. And don't forget to hit that little subscribe button right there if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Because I'm going to be back next week with another video. Until next week, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Fire bad!